joining you on this Monday evening. Apologies, I'm a few minutes late. Got caught up in my office work. Uh, I hope you had a good weekend. For all the women out there, wish you a very happy Women's Day. And I was thinking about achieving our potential. Right? It is said that human beings have phenomenal potential, almost infinite potential. And many times it's just that we do not achieve our potential. And we end up really much short of what potential we have. Right? So how do we really achieve our potential? That is the key question, right? I wanted to pick up today. Right? I will give you this example, which I'm sure every one of us would have done in childhood. Right? We take a magnifying glass, we go out, and it could be a piece of paper on the ground, or it could be some dry grass, hay, and we used to kind of holding the glass exactly at the distance, where the sun rays that fall within that magnifying glass comes to a perfect point, call that the focal length. And when you bring it to focus, and when you're able to hold it and wait patiently, maybe it takes 30 seconds, maybe it takes a minute, and you find that the paper catches fire. And what it shows is that, the amount of energy that falls within the small magnifying glass is really not all that much, and it's traveling all the way from the sun, right? But even that amount of energy, if harnessed properly, is able to set fire, okay, and actually get work done. Similarly, it said that even human beings have enormous potential, have almost infinite potential. But many times, right, we don't know how to bring our energies to focus. We are not able to tap into ourselves. We're not able to realize ourselves. We're not able to bring everything to a focus. How to bring it to focus? How can we, like the sunlight, right? It can keep falling on the paper forever and it's not going to set the paper alight. But you bring a magnifying glass and hold it at the right distance and it's able to set the paper on fire. Similarly, how do we get work done? How do we realize our inner potential? And there's only one answer. We have to bring our energies, our latent energy to focus. And that is really what we talk about here and what we practice here in heartfulness, right? Because when you meditate on this idea of one thought, from hundreds of thoughts, you're bringing it to that one thought, and you're trying to hold your mind on to that one thought. Very much like, you bring a magnifying glass and just focus it on one point. And by doing that, you're essentially ignoring or doing away with all your mental chatter. And that is very powerful. Because imagine, right, in any given condition, if we work in a distracted way, it takes a lot of time. And sometimes, right, you start, you stop, you start, you stop, you start, you stop, right? And what actually should take 10 minutes can take like 3 hours, and sometimes it never gets done. Whereas if you're able to just focus on one thing for a period of time, and you will find that it yields a lot of results very, very quickly. Right? And by training our mind, by learning to bring it to focus, by meditation is nothing but a technique to train the mind so that it can hold on to one thought for a period of time. Right? And it is that which we learn through a meditation. Right? So, what thought it is that we hold on to? It's thought of what we're supposed to be doing in the present. Like for me, it's running the session, being here in the moment with you. It's for you, it's listening to this session and being participating in it without getting distracted from your phones. If it's dinner, spend time there with the family, right? So if we learn that we spend whatever time we have, in the current moment, there is no need for rework, there is no need for revisiting the work, there is no second guessing, there's no doing it again. You do once and you do it perfectly, right? And you're on to the next one. And that is brilliant, right? That is focus, that is achieving your potential, right? So that's really what we do here, right? So with that, let's get to the practice of meditation. Again, apologies for joining a few minutes late today. I hope Let me just put my phone on silent and then we can get started. Go ahead, sit comfortably, close your eyes softly and gently. Bring your attention to your toes. Imagine that a gentle stream of energy, healing energy, is entering your feet through your toes and slowly raising up your legs, relaxing your feet, relaxing your calf muscles and your knees. Relax your thighs and your hips deeply. Relax your stomach and all your inner organs. Relax your back, your entire back from top to bottom. Relax your chest and your lungs deeply. Drop your shoulders, let your shoulder blades simply melt away. Let this healing energy flow down your arms, relaxing both your arms deeply. Relax your neck and neck muscles. Relax all the muscles in your face and your forehead. And the scalp on the top of your head. Now that we are relaxed, bring your attention to your heart. Make a soft suggestion that there is a divine light in the heart. All that you have to do is retain your attention in your heart and just remain there, observant, and just try and feel what's happening there. If you find that your mind is wandering, gently bring your attention back to your heart space and continue to meditate on the presence of divine light in the heart. Continue to retain your attention in your heart space and just observe what's happening in your heart. Continue to meditate on the heart for a few more minutes in silence. With your eyes closed, take a moment to observe how you feel at this time in your body and mind. You may slowly and gently open your eyes when you're ready. Thank you for joining me today. Again, Uh, we will see you tomorrow on the same bridge at 4 o'clock in the evening.